Chemdawg.
So like when it comes down to choice of weed or which different strains that you guys, partake in, what are 3 components that you have to take in when getting what you have to get?
I need the indica first of all. So I need body out of that. I want it to, smell good, I want it to look good, I want it to, you know what I'm saying? But like he said, when this mid-season comes around, you gotta really know a guy who knows other guys. You get what I'm saying? And, if you're popular, then that's easy. You get what I'm saying? But if you're not, it's mid-season. That's what he was saying, and that's real. So components for me would just be smell, taste. Taste factors in, but not that high to me, I ain't gonna lie. Because, once I get some good sour in my mouth, my shit just go left. I might not taste nothing for the next till I eat. Right. You get what I'm saying? So taste is not a big thing, but shit, what about y'all?
Yeah, taste is a big thing for me, because like if it isn't cured right, it's gonna taste like chemicals, Right. So like
when I say taste, I mean maybe like how people just bust nuts over flavors.
Yeah.
And it's like fruity, skittily. That's what I meant by taste. Like I don't have to have something that tastes like orange soda. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's gonna throw me off. But of course, you gotta have.
Yeah, you just gotta have like a nice, pleasant taste to it. It can't taste like you're smoking on ammonia, Like you don't want that at all. Like you want that white ash and everything. And I know some people say white ash isn't that big of a deal, but it's a pretty big deal.
It's a big deal.
And like it's gotta be soft and fluffy when you like break it down.
Yeah.
And it's gotta have hairs.
Yeah.
If it don't have hairs, it ain't worth it, really.
See, I think I'm on the same route though too. I feel like it's the taste, having that action is to it, being able to break it down real nice. You know what I'm saying? And also like you said on the last one, it was
the hairs.
Yeah, for sure, definitely the hairs though. Cause like being in New York is different than it is like to Texas.
It's sour.
It's man,
sour.
It's too much. And it's like if I can't.
Fucking sour, man. Fuck.
Yeah, man.
Fuck all that. What's your favorite strands? Let's go name for name.
All right.
What'd you say, Oaks?
Sour D.
Over here fucking
Sour
repping
D.
in the back. Nigga. Sour D. Shout out Sour D. We got somebody in Bizzie Hippie named Sour D. Shout out Hippie Cam, cause she's cafe, but everybody. What's your...
I've been seeing it's getting a lot of hate lately, but I love Blue Dream.
Fuck, really nigga, who ain't no Blue Dream?
Like, because everybody's been hating on it lately because, like, it's easy for you to grow it, Because it basically grows by itself.
People
and you get
want problems with nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's easy to grow. So?
Yeah,
if some shit that's easy to grow.
Good, and it's easy to lie,
Man, look, Waylon know what he's talking about, man. Just say they wasn't no fool when he said they got damn Blue Dream, man. That shit is on fire. You have never felt me Blue Dream. When you do, I will blast your ass, though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm picky. I'm gonna flash your ass. But it has been consistent. I would say I would stamp that Blue Dream, but that was a good Sour D too though. What about you? What about you, D?
OG.
OG. Okay.
Yeah, man. I probably rock with like strawberry cough. Like strawberry cough is like some of the best weed I've smoked.
How many times have you had that to actually own that feeling about it though? Have you had it like a lot?
Yeah, it was like that was one of the most popular strains that we added. Like who brought it in though? I'm like, Jesus. That was the only. I remember when I started smoking around that time, man. Like I was like 18, so it was like the first strain to really like knock me out. When I first smoked it, like I didn't say anything to anybody for like 3 straight hours, and I just fell asleep right after that.
Oh, that's
I got so mean. I didn't say anything, bro.
Damn.
But I'll say one strain that is Girl Scout cookies. I don't know what it is. Like maybe people were just saying it's Girl Scout cookies, and it's some like
of course
strain
they was
and
doing
passing it
that
off.
shit.
But like regardless, like even when I got quality Girl Scout cookies, I wasn't that wild about it,
Yeah,
I think it's like a.
Yeah, it's a toss up when you like dealing with that though too, because I know it's like different
personal, preference type shit.
Yeah.
What you feel like tasting on. Some people are really crazy about that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know some people are crazy about the Girl Scout cookies.
Now
but that's
that
not
may be how high you want to get on it, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's not that packer, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, it's a great strand, you know. I probably haven't even had that official cut, you know. Let's all acknowledge that.
Yeah.
That we haven't even had that Berner straight drop, you know. Shout out to the hemp family over there with that hemp 2.0 and all the good people over there. Them cuts is gonna be a little bit different than what the fuck we talking about. And I bet if them cuts walked in here and slapped us in our face, we wouldn't say the same shit about that GSC. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because that gelato, that lemonade, the Skittles, everything they fucking doing is like mixtape. You get what I'm saying? Mixtape albums. And when they drop them shits, you get what I'm saying? The Bay Area knows. You get what I'm saying? We won't know, but they know. And I'm just knowing.
When it drops.
When it drops. You know, it's going down, man. They got like 40 different cuts or whatever they want to do, man. Like, don't get it fucked up. Whoever started that GSC shit down here, though, y'all really fucked it up, because I do know a lot of people that don't like Girl Scout, and that's not right, man. But
I mean, I'll have
like
to try it, like, once I get it, like, some official GSC.
I'm gonna get you the official. I'm gonna get you the official.
All right.
That's what we gonna do. Berner, we coming to you, and we're gonna get that GS, and the boys gonna take some of that. We're gonna see if he say the same shit. I don't think so, but I mean, a strain that I'm actually on my feet about right now. Some LA Confidential. You know, not my favorite. Y'all know what my favorite is. Chemdawg. You know, it don't get no better than that. But you know, I like cherry pie. That's beautiful. I love anything lemon. You know, lemon haze, lemon OG, lemon kush. Specifically. Yeah, man.
But how's it like experience on LA Confidential though?
Oh man, it's like out of body relaxation. You get what I'm saying? Like, I would like to say, like, you getting a river walk of blood, you know, so that's constantly flowing, you know. The radiant, you know, feeling that comes over you is like you're humming into like a chair, like, because you're just wavy, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you're ending that with some nice eye pressure. You get what I'm saying? Some nice eye pressure, and it's a more, if I like to use this word, intricate.
Okay.
If I close my eyes, it's over. You get what I'm saying? I paint a fucking picture. You get what I'm saying? If Thy closes his eyes, I will paint a picture that would be ridiculous. And that's the best part about the strand. So I guess the bad part is that I'm actually up and functioning right now. You know, see, I'm not gonna do it because I'll go in this bitch. Hold on. Oh, if you hit that and listen to some of that Bizzie Hippie music, do that.
Right.
You know, that's not even on no name shit. You know, that would be what I would do, you know, but shout out Queen Elizabeth. Bubba Kush never, you know, disappoints anybody.
Right.
Have you had any bad times with that, Waylon?
Oh, no, not at all, man.
Any bad with you?
Nah, I see no disappointments.
Anybody smoke Blurple?
Nah.
No Blurple? That's some of the
That
hippies'
sounds
favorite.
like some Willy Wonka
I
type
forgot
shit.
what it was crossed with. It may be blueberry and something else, but they loved it. You know, I had a, you know, our experience with it, but I just feel like that alone is.
Yeah, that's a good point you bring up, like feeling. So like, what is the perfect feeling you need to have? Like, say, okay, like this is a good high.
I like to be smacked up. You don't want to blow me, but other people in my collective, they like to be, you know, giggly.
Okay.
That's a big one. You know, there's so much pain and hurt going on right now in 2016. You know, niggas want to blow the laugh. You know, I've noticed that, like, either blow the laugh or blow the pass out. You know, it's no in the middle. They don't want the intricate. They don't want to go to the zoo. You know, pay some bills. You know, work on the laptop.
Right.
They don't really want no sativas like that. They want either a hybrid that can be, you know, landing in the sativa field for a little bit. It has that 20-minute gap of funniness, and then you just smacked out of nowhere. You know, or they either just want straight smack.
Macro. Tryna eat my protein. No sex, I want my dough, please. Then she do the whole team. Water dripping faucets. I took it so he lost it. I only fuck with bosses. TK packs in my closet. I'm teed up like I'm golfing.
Man, I'm a daytime sativa, nighttime indica. Like, and I feel like that's how everybody should be. If you're gonna smoke throughout the day, that's how you gotta do it. Cause like earlier today, I smoked a blunt of some Northern Light, and I was about to pass out before y'all got up
that
here.
Northern
So
Light
like,
will tear your legs down. That
oh
needs to be
yeah,
a disclaimer.
oh yeah, I was like.
That Northern Light will tear your legs down. Listen to the music. I definitely said it in there. Warned it. AM. That shit turns into PM. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like that time all day, man. Just like every 15 minutes, you know, like lay my head down, just close my eyes for a few minutes.
What about you, Greg?
Mostly like anything that could be durable as far as like me doing like smoking throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not really too choosy on like indicas and sativas, but anything that can just keep me up for real. Keep me up.
So you smoke to stay up, you smoke to have
anxiety, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really express it in the sense of like me doing it physically, but I gotta stand my P's and Q's a lot. And like I've done like live broadcast projects, and I'll be like, it makes it easy for me to slow it down.
And remember what you gotta do. Yeah, it makes you remember what you need to do. Like I think that's a good point you just touched on, because people think you get full of this shit and you don't know what you're gonna do.
Exactly.
Funny thing is, you actually put your own foot in your ass so you don't mess up.
Right.
You be like, I know I'm stoned. Where's my key? I got the key. Where's the wallet? You know, you're going through these things slowly, but surely. You get what I'm saying? That's what we want to touch on, that word, that we are competent and sure and able to function. You get what I'm saying? So that's a good point that you just touched on, man. You got to be able to function. You got to be able to function now.
Yeah, I feel like that's a perception that a lot of people just don't have when they have the perception on weed, just as a whole. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when I sit down and explain to people that aren't as thoroughly involved, and it's like, man, this is really a reliever. Like you mentioned before, it's not just for just personal use or recreational use. It's for, you know, for me to do these things in this particular way.
Yeah, it's real medicine, man. It really is. And the people who don't believe it, those are the people that don't need to be a part of it, though.
Right.
You know, that's the best thing about choose. Just to being able to choose alone is like one of the strongest shits. You know, you have a choice. You get what I'm saying? And that's what they try to enforce with prison. Limit your choices. You get what I'm saying? To let you know that you once did have choices for the people who didn't know they didn't have choices. And choice is one of the biggest things. So people who don't understand what we understand, we all three got it. You know, we understand it. We can slab up. What's the problem? We're not arguing about nothing right now. You get what I'm saying? So we don't need to argue with anybody else. And that's like the best part about America. Now once people start wanting to talk about shit that they don't need to talk about or that they don't even care about, then we lost what America is, because you could just do your own thing. Right. You don't have to, you know, we don't have one of those countries that you have to do this on Sunday at 10 o'clock. You get what I'm saying? Despite what happens inside of our cultures and what we all believe we should be doing at 10 o'clock on Sunday, everybody is going to a different place. Knowledge that can be given to them, but there's no need to argue with people about how amazing the plant is.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because they can choose to not be involved with it. I got people that still doesn't want to be involved with marijuana, and they have ailments that can be healed by it. Right. But the last thing they will do is touch that.
Because it goes against the norm, and it's like,
what
even
norm?
But see, and that's another thing too.
It's
like
just the propaganda they've been fed their whole lives. Because I mean, there is a lot of propaganda. Like you still see things where people like, there's that dude, like this was a couple years ago, but like he said right. So it's you know, weed has different effects on different people. Turns out he's one of those people that just freaks out when he gets high. So you can't blame that on the weed. That dude has a mental illness, you know.
So many different cases.
Yeah, and so it's like there's so much of this misinformation and propaganda. And like, that's why I say it needs to be federally legal. So if it turns out what we've been smoking the whole time is worse than tobacco, I'd like to know about it. You know?
There's been no proof even.
Yeah, there's no proof that it isn't or that it is, you know? Right. So it's like, I want to know. That's what I'm really about, is I want to know the actual truth. If it turns out that it's awful for me, I'm still probably going to smoke it because I like it.
Right.
You know? But
that's
like,
your choice.
But I want to know. You know, like, I want to know.
They proving it wrong every day, man. They've seen it. They've seen how it can medically work miracles, you know. And it's not for everything. Is it gonna become the daytime Advil? You know, no. But like Cat Williams said, you take 10 Advils, you know that'll be your last headache. You get what I'm saying? They're pumping through people's body, you know, as they're in the hospital bed. You get what I'm saying? Running through a damn IV. You know, it would be great if CBD and other things and other components of the plant got to be on that level in like the next 10 years. But right now, you know, it's about how you consume it. It's about when you consume it and how much you consume it and just being responsible with it. It's medically proven, you know, and depends how many tests you want to wait on. You know, if you're that person, you want to wait on that many. It's clear, you know, and nothing's wrong with it, you can do that. But like you said, if people been smoking, it's probably people who still don't smoke it after they know that the shit is bad.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because they made a choice. So what it is, like he said, it's a lot of propaganda and it's a lot of hype around the subject.
Right.
And it can just be like deflowered and just not even hyped. It can be, oh, you're a cannabis patient. Okay. Like, you know how you just got a fucking ID and it's like, oh, you're an organ donor.
Right.
Oh, you're a cannabis patient.
In a sense, it's just like the popular opinion like weighs in. Like, if this is not the status quo we live in, we're gonna obviously go against it because it's been these people that's been saying this for this how long. Like this is like this the point that you made though. It's just people that's just been feeding into it.
Man, that shit is done, bro, because the status quo has changed so much. You know,
and people, and a lot of people don't realize that too. Like it's like it is and it isn't. You know, like.
Well, number one, they gotta deschedule, so they can really do that because that's what has most parents, most teachers, most jobs, most people who are against it. If you take that word illegal away, we might drop 50% of those people. They're like, oh, it's legal now. It's some like ridiculous legal shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's legal. You can't question that. It's not even worth talking about it all day. You get what I'm saying? What's illegal is worth talking about it all day. I just feel like in terms of the tree and the people that are using it, they're going to continue to use it. In terms of the people who don't understand the perspective, it's not made for you to understand it. You get what I'm saying? And it is a plant, and it does help healing. You know, we can't win people over interview or store. Do it if it's bad. It's a choice. People are smoking cigarettes all in my fucking face before I walk into restaurants. You get what I'm saying? They got commercials airing all day, like every hour, telling you this is bad. Bam, bam, bam. This is bad. Bam, bam. You know, like you don't have to lose on your ass with jingles. They have made it where you are not gonna run away from us telling you how bad this shit is. But if your ass is gonna buy it, we gonna regulate it. You get what I'm saying? So. That's what he said. If weed is bad, he's still gonna do it. That's the same thing with cigarettes. Same thing with alcohol. That shit's not good for everybody. You know, some people may have one drink. That could be their last drink. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit just didn't click, and something in their body had a bad experience, or whatever. Didn't know how to handle it. Wasn't around a lot of people. Didn't know it could get that deep, and that was their last drink.
Whipping up a brick with my ice on. Trapping, I'll call you off a payphone. Got out of the mud, can't hate on me. Went to go get it, can't wait on it. All of my bitches like Kendall. I might eat it if I last name Jenna. Plus, say I'm the quicker with the chickens. Real shooters got a chop in the sprinter. Whipping up a brick with my ice on. Trapping, I'll call you off a payphone. Got it out the mud, can't hate on me. Went to go get it, can't wait on it. And all of my bitches like Kendall. I might eat it if I last name Jenna. Plus, say I'm the quicker with the chicken. Real shooter got.
Thanks, you know, for lacing up with all this information, Mr. Chemdawg, man. Thanks for stopping by the Texas Tea Podcast and chilling with the.
Oh, we gonna reach for it. Okay. Yeah. See, I was with the hand shit, man. I go imagination. We can let's do it right now.
Oh man, well it's been a great time at the Texas Tea Podcast. I myself, Greg Harris, with my partner Waylon O'Day, and chilling with Mr. Chemdawg. What's your socials, man?
Oh, my IG is Chemdawg with 4 G's. Twitter is Chemdawg, IEHIPPIE, and then the Twitter is BIZZIE at home. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
Appreciate y'all for having the kid, man. And y'all need to stay tuned for this 2.0, you know, because we're not going to be so fucking formal.